Hello, my talk is on fall prevention. Hopefully this is recording sound as well, because I'm not sure. The prevention of falls in general construction. This talk will be on the relevant code, including its major aspects to make your workplace a safer place. This code provides guidance on adopting a risk management approach to fall prevention for working at heights of less than 2 meters, as well as guidance on risk assessment processes, preparation of safe work method statements known as SWMS, and examples of physical fall prevention measures that are required when working at heights of 2 meters and above. So far as reasonably practical, everyone has a duty to prevent people falling while undertaking general construction work should use this code. This includes employers, workers, self-employed people, architects, engineers, designers, builders, manufacturers, suppliers, HSE reps and HSE committees. A duties holder's responsibility is an important element in the prevention of falls in general construction work. There is a clear understanding by all parties about who has responsibilities in relation to fall prevention and how the responsibilities can be met. The national standard places health and safety responsibilities on clients, designers, persons with control of construction sites, and persons engaged in the actual construction work. Another requirement is that those with a duty to ensure the health and safety of persons undertaking or affected by construction work adapt a risk management approach for the prevention of falls. Persons in control of a construction project or construction work where there is a risk that someone undertaking construction work could fall 2 meters or more. To manage a risk in fall prevention, the national standard requires persons with a control of a construction project and construction work to ensure workers are not exposed to fall hazards by following a risk management process. This process involves the following steps. You need to identify the fall hazard, assess the risk of harm to a person associated with each hazard, and you need to control the risks. Once control measures have been implemented, they should be subsequently monitored and reviewed for their effectiveness. This risk management process should be undertaken in consultation with workers and, where appropriate, their health and safety reps. Before work commences, all locations and tasks that may prevent the risk of a fall need to be identified. Once this is done, then the risk of a fall should be assessed by determining the likelihood of a fall and the extent of harm from that fall. Measures need to be put in place to control the risk. Working at heights of less than 2 meters. Persons with control must take steps to the extent that they have control over the work to ensure their own and their workers' safety and health. Workers must also ensure that their work does not put others at risk and that they undertake work at height in accordance with the information, instruction and training that have been provided. It means that the risks of working at heights of less than 2 meters must be assessed and appropriately controlled. Working at heights of 2 meters and above. For this height, the national standard also requires a SWMS be developed for all high-risk work. High-risk work includes work at heights where there is a risk that a person could fall 2 meters or more. When work cannot be undertaken on the ground or from a solid construction, this code requires that physical fall prevention measures are used so far as reasonably practicable for the protection of workers undertaking any construction work where there is a risk that they may fall 2 meters or more. Controls could include work on the ground, work from a solid construction, passive fall prevention devices, E and EWP. For EWPs, people operating EWPs with boom lifts exceeding 11 meters should have an appropriate certificate of competency. It is a requirement of most jurisdictions that the design of an EWP be registered with a state or territory OSH authority. Although fall arrest systems are not preferred, low on the hierarchy control measure, an individual fall arrest system should be used instead of a travel restraint system. If user can reach a position where a fall is possible, user has a restraint line that can be adjusted. Adjusted danger, the users can fall through the surface. User notes misconduct of the system. A fall arrest system should also be used where it is not reasonably practical to use a fall prevention measure, or when the fall prevention applied is not fully effective on its own. Full body fall arrest harnesses should always be worn, and connection should be made to the top dorsal position. Okay, so the two questions out of all of that. Question 1. Please explain some of the uses of an EWP. EWPs are available in a wide range of types and sizes. They include scissor lifts, cherry pickers, boom lifts, travel towers. They are battery powered and internal combustion engine types. Some are designed for hard flat surfaces only, while others are designed for operation on rough terrain. Question 2. What are some of the safety aspects of an EWP? Operators working in travel towers or boom type elevated work platforms must wear an anchored safety harness in accordance with AS 2550.10 or most recent equivalent. The harness system used must be able to arrest a fall before the user strikes the ground. The lanyard should be as short as possible and should be attached directly to the designated anchor point, not to the handrail. Okay, and that's the end of that. Thank you.